My job is to bring out the best of my students, but if they don't trust me, then I can't do that. And they bring out the best of me because they ask questions I hadn't thought about. I learn something from them every day. And we have a really good time together. And sometimes I have to be the heavy, but most of the time they work really well and cooperate because they do trust me. And they think I'm fair. That's the only thing that I ever want, is kids to think I'm fair and that I have their back.
I think she's a very hard worker. You know, she has her whole planned out schedule for the entire year, and although there are some complications and she has to change it every now and then, she stays ahead of her work and you know, gets her grades in and everything. So she's a good teacher. We start off at the beginning of the year with fantasy football, and it takes a couple weeks for us to get really into actually playing the game and picking our teams. But they have to decide where to put their team. It can't be too close to a previously built team, NFL, real team. And they have to research the city, so they have to know whether or not there are enough people there to support a team. They have to know what the types of people are, their gender, their race, religion, what kind of money they make, their education, and they use that demographics of the town so that they can make target audiences to reach out with their advertising and their support of the team. They also have to pick their team colors, pricing, they have to fund the stadium. So everything that a real team would have to do, they had to do. We get to be as creative as we want, you know. Of course there are some things we can't talk about in school and stuff like that, but for the most part we get to do whatever we want, and it's really nice when you're working on a project like this because all the ideas that you have, once they're a bit more refined, you can implement.
With this project, it actually helps a lot with actually being able to work with other people and clients. Instead of just let's compromise, it's more of I have to get done whatever they want because I'm working for them. So it pushed me a lot to figure out how to do things that I might not have had to do before in the software.
I mean, I think really, I haven't really decided what I want to do when I grow up. It's more of a determining kind of who I am and going through hopefully community college and then four-year school and then figuring out what it is that I really want to do. And this is more of a creative outlet that I can use to express myself and my individuality and whatever else it is. So it's very nice.
Some of my students are really shy, and I was shy in high school. I realized later on in life that you had to go for it, and you had to make sure that you were giving your all and your best. And that's what I want for my kids, is to grow and to be comfortable with themselves. Sometimes it's a long time process because of peer pressure, but really and truly all the kids are insecure at some point in time or another, and I want them to have a comfortable place to be and be themselves.